to the only podcast.
Do you have the time? Green Day had a good song so many years ago. Do you actually know the words?
I was just fucking it up.
I don't. I know
Alright.
a little bit. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the Only Road Podcast.
Only Road Podcast. Today we're not actually drinking alcoholic beverages.
Podcast. We're super healthy today. I haven't once started to drink.
Yo, actually, do you have a beer?
I do as well.
Yeah, go get me a beer. I'll talk to the mic.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Hello, microphone. I'm stunning. Stone cold stunning. That's
Got your best, huh?
Should I use my teeth?
I have a bottle opener.
Oh,
Unless you want to use your teeth.
yeah, I'm gonna use my teeth. They say it's bad for your teeth.
What?
Taking it off.
You ever tried?
Yeah.
I have a buddy who can use, paper.
What?
With a fucking piece of paper, he can actually
You can take a beer thing off? How?
I've seen this guy do with he's Polish, but
Polish.
Yeah, like they're
amazing
really
at
good at
getting
drinking.
alcohol.
Yeah, they're really amazing with alcohol. So like, this guy's used a lighter. He's used a bottle opener, but not the part that you'd think. Like the tip of the part, like the part that you hold with your hand.
You know what I do?
He used a table. Like I could use a table, but like that's easy. But
how do you use the table?
You just put it on the end, like,
and smack it.
Smack the top, right? And
I always.
But this guy used a piece of paper.
Do you catch your bottle cap after you smack it open?
Yeah.
Always. How high do you smack it?
You don't have to fuck it up.
I smack it hard though.
Really?
I like to catch it. I like the
theatrics
feeling,
like
boom,
yeah,
and then you catch it. It's like sick, but sometimes it was flying at people and shit, and people are like, why'd you do that? Also, it gives the beer a little bit of extra foam.
There's a trick actually where you tap the side of the can. If you're drinking from a can, if you tap the sides of the can, it makes the foam settle to the bottom, and when you open it, it won't blow up. That's with anything.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not even kidding.
You've done it.
Yeah,
You've taken a beer, shooken it.
With carbonated beverages, so even a Coke, anything, if it's shaken up and you know that it's gonna blow up as soon as you open it, just tap the sides and the bottom of the can.
How many times?
The top of the can, a couple times, and then the sides, like all around.
Don't tap the bottom. Apparently, you're definitely
not the bottom.
You might
that'll make it rise. That'll make it rise. But it's a life hack.
Can tapping's a thing.
I just figured this out like a month ago.
Are you serious? And it really works.
And it worked because one time I had a beer at hockey, and my buddy
shook the fuck up out of it.
No, it was shaken up because it was in his hockey bag, and he was giving them out to everybody, right?
Okay.
And I knew it was gonna blow up, right? So I just started tapping the side, top, opened it, perfectly fine.
Clever move.
Yeah, try it next time.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome knowledge. If you live in Canada, you can buy Coca-Cola Crystal right now.
Also, fun fact, if you live in Canada, it's cold.
Fun fact. Also, if you live in Canada, poutines are everywhere.
We're -6 right now, too. And poutines, yes. Montreal poutines. Best poutines
No, we have
on
Montreal.
the fucking planet.
We have Montreal poutines in Toronto
Smokes?
now.
It's not Montreal style.
It's close.
Have you had a poutine in Montreal?
No.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
I guess I don't have the right to judge.
We'll go to Montreal. We'll go to Montreal one weekend, and you'll fucking have their poutine.
What's the difference though? Do they just have better fries?
It's just more variety because we're used to one type, like Smokes, McDonald's, whatever.
Yeah,
like, they have different types, different like variety.
Do they spiral fries poutines?
I'm sure they do.
That would be gangster.
Yeah. Like whatever you could think of, they've got.
Oh yeah. By the way, poutines are basically French fries smothered in gravy, cheese, and pretty much whatever the fuck else.
For the American audience.
Yeah.
They know what poutines are. Everybody knows what poutines are.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know what beaver tails were. I should have bricked when I saw that shit.
I
was like, oh my god, it's just dough covered in sugar. So beaver tail is definitely horrible for your health for sure.
So what is it? It's just
it's like a pastry, it's like deep fried pastry. And then you coat it with like either a lot of people use Nutella, you can use chocolate, you can use a bunch of different flavors, jam, jelly. They let you coat it with whatever you want. I use Nutella usually, but you do a layer of it, and then you pick like Reese's, Scores, like you add like a bunch of chocolate, you can get marshmallows. You just fuck it up. Just like what would like a 6-year-old love to eat? That's exactly what it would be. I ate that shit. I
So
was
6-year-old named it too because it's like a beaver tail.
and it's messy as fuck. You can't give that shit to a 6-year-old. They make it perfect for the age group, but you can't give it to them. As soon as you take a bite of the side of it,
Adult.
as soon as you take a bite from the side of it, it just leaks out like Niagara Falls out of the corner.
I just pictured like George Costanza episode of Seinfeld where he's eating the the ice cream at the tennis game, and they caught him on TV, and he's got it like all over his face and shit. It's like that.
Exactly. I didn't know what churros were either.
Oh, gyros?
No, the churros.
What's a
It's like
churro?
I don't know. It's like another type of deal, like battered, deep fried batter. I don't really know that much.
I only had funnel cake last year.
That's weird. Was I with you? When
For
you
the
had
first
it?
time, no.
Or
you
did
weren't.
you
It
have it
was,
in Wonderland?
Yeah, I had it at Wonderland.
So I've never had
Best
it at
time.
Wonderland.
See, I've had opportunities to get funnel cake elsewhere, but every time I was advised not to because the only true experience would be at Wonderland to get it, and I finally had it.
No, someone had it. Someone bought it from some fucking like off the side of a truck, off the side of a street.
It wasn't
like,
the same, right?
Well, I never had it at Wonderland, so he got it and he was eating it. I was like, "What the fuck's that?" He's like, "That's funnel cake," and I was like, "It's not a cake at all." And I had no idea what a funnel cake was.
That's what I thought at first too. When I pictured the word funnel cake, I thought it was like a flan cake or something for some reason because the name was so similar.
But this guy gives me one piece of it, I die a little bit.
You liked it, eh?
I was like, "Holy shit!"
See, and I've never had funnel cake, but the only time I ever had it was at Wonderland. So I think I had the best one.
Don't buy it with ice cream.
I had mine with ice cream.
Did it soak into the funnel cake and make it all soggy?
No. It was like really good. It was.
Holy shit! The one there's
It
a
like
place
melted
where
on top of it, and then there was like that crispy layer in the inside.
Oh my god, was it amazing?
Oh man.
Why are we
words
talking
cannot
about cake?
describe right now.
This is something men talk about when they
Kinda
talk
want
about when they talk about food. They really get into depth.
I get sexual when I talk about food.
I know, like fucking baby back ribs. God damn, son. I could lick it just to feel the bumps because you know how much flavor's in each bump.
Oh my god, it's so savory.
Oh my god, do you ever just chew on the bone for a little bit like a
Little
retard?
bit. Just suck on it.
Anyway,
Suck on the bone.
what? When you eat curry though, you're supposed to like suck on the bone. I know it sounds weird, but that's where all
I'm
the
not a
flavor
big
is.
curry guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I
never.
love that shit,
Doesn't
man.
do anything for
Oh
me.
man, I'm converted.
You like Indian food then?
I
Like,
do,
you're
I love it.
See, I'm not big on it. Like, it's okay. It's not special.
actually
I don't
had-
ever crave Indian food from it.
I love how they're just like, yeah, you can eat like in Western culture, you're basically gonna eat mostly beef or mostly chicken. But if you
Yeah.
go to those places, they're like, oh, what? You want goose? Here's goat. Here's ox, whatever the fuck that is.
You ever have kangaroo before?
I've never had kangaroo.
I wouldn't want to have kangaroo.
Have curry kangaroo?
I'm pretty sure there's somewhere out there some people have probably had kangaroo before.
Oh, for sure.
Some weird type
no,
of
for
meat.
sure.
man.
Tribes, for sure. They see a kangaroo, that shit's dinner. That kangaroo actually looks at him like, fuck.
Kangaroos are weird.
They're like
fucking crazy.
subhuman mammal creature things.
Yeah.
They're like the
giant rats on
Yo,
fucking...
if kangaroos were as smart as pigs, we'd have a problem.
They're pretty smart, actually.
Are they smarter than pigs?
I've seen kangaroos box. Like
Everyone has.
Humans. Did you see the video where the guy actually punched the kangaroo in the face?
He one-timed him.
This guy was protecting his dog from a kangaroo attack. But this isn't the first time that I've seen kangaroos actually box. Like, they've been brought on, like, interviews and TV shows. Yeah, like...
Interviews.
No, not interviews. They're not interviewing the
And
kangaroos.
you're going to be fighting this fight tonight.
They're interviewing, like, the handlers, right? Like,
Okay.
about the kangaroos and shit. And then they just start punching, like, the host. Like, boxing them. I guess it's playful for them. It's fun, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But it's crazy because in this video, like, they're vicious. This kangaroo is mauling a dog. It was mauling the guy's dog.
I think he was just holding him like, yo, bro, I might fuck you right now.
Well, I think yeah. I don't know, man. Like,
You think he said, yeah. You think the kangaroo's ready?
No,
He was
no,
like,
no, no,
yo,
no,
I'm,
not-
I'm
not
afraid.
that he's gonna fuck
I'm
you.
afraid something might have to happen
Something
right
not
now.
gonna move. We're gonna be perfectly
There ain't
still.
been no females around for a long time, and you're just chilling, you know? And the owner saw this shit and was like, you're not fucking my kangaroo.
It's like this
Or
dog.
dog. Super violent.
But yeah, here. The video's here.
We're going to watch the
We're
video.
gonna watch the video.
I hope we don't get in trouble for the audio. We won't get in trouble
We're
for the
all
audio.
looking forward to seeing Max on the board. When, to our horror,
I love the commentating.
I know, dude.
Too Aussie.
Oh.
Just typical Aussie.
Hey! Yeah, it's just me. Whoa, go, go! Hey! But all is not as it seems. The big buck actually has hold of the dog, not the other way around.
Look,
As Greg runs
look,
in,
he's
we
like,
realise
I might have to
this
fuck
could get
you.
dangerous.
I think that life jacket on the dog's neck is saved it from getting like clawed up because it had like a look at this kangaroo's like sizing him up. He punches him right in the kangaroo's like what the
He
fuck?
can't believe it. Like he's walking and pointing. He can't. The kangaroo. Look at the kangaroo. Can't believe it.
He can't believe
He
it.
cannot
What's going on?
fucking believe it.
But the
I
root
think that guy
has
let
the
him
dog,
off easy.
not the other way around.
Holy
Max
shit!
can't
The
believe
kangaroo
he's
is
done it to come and
stunned.
help. The buckaroo sees the odds stacking against him and tries to gut the dog.
Look, he went-
Oh yeah, the
One
kangaroo actually
last
tried to
time.
kill the dog.
His
Like
powerful arms
it used
anchor
its
the
leg
dog by the
to.
breastplate as Max doubles his efforts to
Oh,
escape. Finally, the Roo switches his
Yeah, that
attention
kangaroo
to
was
Tom
not fucking
and
around.
sizes up the human to be his next
Look at that.
victim.
Look how they use
Look at
their tails
the
to balance.
look at the guy though. He just goes
But
full
the
like
friendly
boxing
buck
mode.
Yeah,
is
look.
ready to attack.
Like
sounds
perfect
like
form. Look at this. Look at
Right hand of the kangaroo's
Drunk 80s dad punches him.
the hand was the wrist was so slow.
He drunk punches this fucking kangaroo in the
Kangaroo's
face.
stunned. He just couldn't
And the
believe it.
kangaroo can't believe it. He's in disbelief. He's like, I could kill this motherfucker.
Taken place.
And he walks away, posting, telling his dogs to get the fuck in the car.
Many times before, when
I
fighting
think the
for breeding
kangaroo
rights
actually was
against
stunned,
other big
like
boomers
maybe
like
blanked out for a
himself.
second, just stood there to
Realize
look
all dogs
tough,
again,
like to
Yeah.
still look
possibly
prominent. You
some
know what I mean?
revenge for the clip on
Like
the snob.
right now, it's getting its senses back, and then it just fucks off.
He
So
decides
weird.
enough is enough
Yeah.
and goes about his day.
But they're vicious. Like kangaroos look friendly and
Look how
shit.
jacked they get.
Like, yeah, they're big. Like they're fully grown male.
They're down to
It
scrap.
looks like they at their peak would probably weigh like close to 200. I would say 220.
But if you roided that yo, I'm not saying anyone should do this. I'm absolutely not saying anyone should do this. But I think it'd be a great idea. Oh, fuck, I already said that I would think it would be. I might not think it's a great idea, but I also might think this is a great idea. If you took two kangaroos and just jacked them up on steroids,
Oh my God.
and then just threw them in a cage and they fight to the death. I mean, not to the death, but you know what I mean.
just kangaroos or like can you
Just
throw other
kangaroos.
animals in there?
Just kangaroos. I know, don't do that because it's horrible to enslave animals for combat, especially. So
Pokemon!
don't.
Gotta catch
Oh no! Jesus Christ!
Well, that's pretty much where it's going.
That's dark. Oh my God!
Go kangaroo!
We make steroid jack kangaroos.
No,
then,
you're training them
And
at
then
that
somebody
point.
catches a gorilla and trains that motherfucker,
Oh, the
jacks him
gorilla
up
would
on
just-
steroids. Yo, an animal fighting
Dude.
Mortal Kombat of just animals jacked on steroids fighting each other.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit!
I think a gorilla would be like one of the favorites though,
I think so, but I think
because they're
I think if
upper body strength. But
a
have you seen
tiger
gorillas
on
actually
steroids,
fight each other
a
though?
tiger on steroids.
Oh, I know.
What would happen?
A tiger could actually fuck up a lion too. Like
What would a tiger? I know. What would a tiger on steroids be like?
Oh,
Is that the ultimate death machine? Is that like something out of
I
like
can't
the comic
imagine
books?
any other like predator
That
being
could take it.
that could take like I mean,
But you know,
on land, because like
if you start fucking with
yeah,
like
you go into the sharks and shit, it's like they're fucked. But that's a different playground.
Actually, I
right?
don't know.
It's like-
Well, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you're in the you
I
throw a
don't
tiger
like
in the water, it's fucking it's like a toddler fighting a full grown man.
yes, for sure.
You know,
but
like-
tigers are actually deadly in the water as well, though.
I don't
They
not
kill
as not a
things.
shark. They're not sharks.
No,
though.
no.
They're not sharks.
No, I know sharks are.
Like a tiger could probably fuck up a dolphin in the water or something, but not like
I
a
saw
shark.
a video in the early 2000s where these guys are like, a shark might lose to a crocodile, and they did a 3D
A
simulation.
shark might lose to a crocodile.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, that's not even a fight, man. If a shark would just eat a crocodile, it would
First
just eat
of
him.
all, yeah.
It would just bite him and just eat him. Like
First
it
of
would
all, like,
lift its
there's
jaws
no
big enough.
way that those two would meet because crocodiles are
I'm
in
just
shallow
saying,
water.
I'm just
like
saying
on
if I whipped a
swamps and-
crocodile
Yeah.
on a sure great way.
But that's the thing. Where would you have them fight? You can't throw a croc
and
in
then we
deep sea.
and then we
Like,
jack them up on steroids, and then we get to the fight. That's a sick idea.
once you throw a crocodile in deep sea, like it's fucked. It can't do anything. Like
I know. I think sharks might be the most deadly. Well, whales will fuck a shark
sharks
up.
are scary.
A
Man. We
whale-
talked about sharks.
Yeah.
Like I fucking hate. I don't hate them. I respect the
I'm
fuck out of these
terrified of them.
things.
A whale would just eat a shark by accident, though.
A whale?
Yeah, it would just come up for like and just got him. Accidents happen.
I don't know if that's.
Whales are huge, man.
Yeah, but sharks are not like chopped liver, man. Like you
I
can't
know
just-
that, but
They're not like plankton where you could just
No, I know, but a whale can do that. I believe a whale can do that.
Yeah.
A blue whale.
just swallow a shark whole.
Just yep.
Shark's
Oops.
trying to attack it. And it's just
Not
like,
even
nope,
attack it.
a giant
Not
fucking
even
mouth
attack
just
it.
come
The shark's just going after something else, and then just
Yeah.
whoops, it happened. I think it wouldn't even be like chewing. The shark could be in there for a while, just chilling.
Trying to,
He
like-
might even get shot out through the blowhole. A shark comes. Could you imagine witnessing?
Shooting a
Could
shark
you
out of a
imagine
blowhole?
witnessing that? You're fucking.
Oh my
You're on a
God.
boat. You're filming these blue whales coming up for air, and then just. Boom,
Just a shark goes
holy
flying out of the.
shit! He shot him.
So
A
you
fucking
thought
great white
filming
shark.
a whale, a blue fucking whale, was an experience of a
Yeah.
lifetime, but you got to see a fucking shark leave the blowhole. And you got it on video.
Oh
That's
my
even more
God.
impressive. You're like one of those like tourists where you're just like,
Oh my god!
it's like up north in the Baffin Islands, just like, oh look at that pretty whale. Boom, the fucking shark.
And he's like,
he's like wiggling in the air and shit.
He's just giving her. Oh my god!
The tourists are like, what the fuck? The kids like, Mommy, what was that? It's like Ace Ventura when he like births the rhino. It's the same shit.
Oh my god! Internet, please, somebody film that happening. It has to be
Oh,
filmed.
man.
Please, somebody film that.
If it's not possible, it'd still be really fucking
Please,
funny.
like Photoshop that shit. I have to see that done in real life. Oh my god. So this Toronto doctor did some fucked up shit.
Yeah, I heard about that.
This
I'm
is
gonna
weird.
look up his name. Yeah, did you hear about it?
I heard about it in the news. So we live basically in Toronto. We're very close to it. Like just people like the term
Have
"stones
your-
throw away" might be literal,
It's
but
not
we're
up
like
for
this.
debate,
Like
but
we're like the less.
this
we
guy,
don't have
what's
to- oh, yeah, so this
Dr. Mohammed Shamji, I think that's his name, right? Dr.
man.
Mohammed Samji.
He looks like a murderer.
faced
Look at him.
charges
Look how
of assault
focused
and
he
uttering
is.
threats, which were later dropped while he and his wife, Dr. Ilana Frick Samji, were leaving Ottawa.
Scroll down.
So this guy
Scroll
was,
down, scroll down,
yeah,
scroll
this
down.
guy was arrested for domestic abuse. It wasn't the first time he's done it, but
He's
it's
thinking
not-
like, you better respect me. Who the fuck I am?
and then he ends up killing his wife.
Poor wife.
But the thing, that's not even the most fucked up part. I mean, yeah, he murdered somebody, and it was
That's
somebody he cared about.
Just about.
It's fucked up. But also, there's something wrong when the people who prosecuted him don't want this guy to go to jail because he's the only person that can perform a specific type of spinal surgery.
Is it a life-saving surgery?
It's a life-saving surgery.
For sure, it's life-saving
It's
surgery.
for sure life-saving.
Oh,
So this
shit.
guy is like the only one in his field,
Oh
maybe in
no!
Canada.
He's got to. They gotta. So basically,
And
the medical community.
and this
yeah.
fucker gets charged for murder and just throws his entire life away. And and he probably
fuck.
knows at the back of his mind he's like, ha ha ha, whatever. Like you're fucking.
They're gonna
up.
let him
You
do
know,
it.
like-
They're gonna pay it. They're gonna get him out somehow.
you think so?
I think it's kind of a weird like
Working like under
Humanity
prison-
has to make
in
a
the prison
deal-
Rules, man. Like,
humanity has to make a deal with the devil at this point. How many lives can he
he is
save?
Hannibal Lecter at this
How
point.
many
like,
lives? No,
he's
he's not. He didn't eat nobody. He,
No. I'm
he ain't
saying like
Hannibal
this
Lecter.
guy.
You
this
gotta
guy,
show respect, fam.
No. Okay, it's not at that level, but
Disrespectful motherfucker.
they're going to go to him if they need this surgery done.
Yes.
he's one of the only ones that can do it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like
Do you think he's gonna get a huge ego because of it and start killing more people and become the only person who can perform even more surgeries?
yeah,
This is a dangerous guy we're talking about here.
very dangerous.
I don't like him, or do I? No, I don't. He is definitely a villain.
You've got to like him just from his photo. The guy
No,
looks
look
like a
at
fucking.
he looks
creep,
too
eh?
intense. Yeah,
Yeah, he
he
just
looks
looks like
like
a
he's
thing.
like, I know I am the greatest person to ever
Look at that
live.
face. It's like
The spinal cord.
You know that's like fucking
That's scary
15
face.
years of med school that just finally caught up to him and he just snapped one day.
And now he's Darth Vader.
That's why he's the only one
You
who
either
can
live
perform that
long-
surgery because he fucking threw away his
You
life
either
and
die
just
a
like,
hero, or you live long enough to watch yourself become the villain.
yeah.
That happened.
I would fly doctors in from other countries and do it. Like, fuck this guy, man. It's like
We have to cut off his hands and replace them with another doctor.
save his brain.
Save his brain. We need the spinal cord surgeries. But we have videos. Fuck that. He knows something. I wonder what it is. It's probably a feel in the knife. Like such a fine feel when he's cutting through certain things to do certain things.
It's an art. Like, it's not so much
it's
the knowledge.
fucking creepy.
It's just like it's an art.
creepy, man. If you ever watch an open surgery, it's
Oh,
really.
I love watching that stuff.
You're.
No, it's not. It's not.
I like to
because
learn about
it's
the human
gro-
body.
and that's why.
But,
Because
like-
it's interesting. Like it's just interesting that we cut. It's interesting that we've
Is it?
learned.
I
We've
know.
learned how to cut people open and just like fucking. I wonder where down the line, like in humanity, someone like discovered like, hey, I'm gonna take a chance and just cut this guy open and remove whatever the fuck is wrong with him. You know what I mean? Like fix his bone. Where did we start doing that?
No
You know?
idea.
That's crazy. Just to
Yeah.
think about that though.
That is.
Right?
This was a long time ago. They've been
Yeah.
cutting shit out of people for a long
Like imagine the
time.
first caveman who decided I need to cut my friend open and help him and save his life. Like, how would you know?
I don't think
How
it was
would
a
you-
caveman.
Well, okay, what I'm saying, like whatever, a Neanderthal,
Probably.
humanoid.
I don't
whatever.
think. No,
It's
I don't
like,
think those guys did surgery. I think those guys just kind of yelled.
somewhere
at each
down
other.
the line we decided, hey, this is
Let's go
probably
forward
a
like
good
10,000
way to do
years,
shit,
20,000
right?
years, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, so that shit happened. Oh man, I feel bad. We just like totally brushed off that serial monster.
Yeah, it's a tragic story though, but
It is. And it happened right next to us. Evil doctors, man. What if you need that surgery one day and that motherfucker, they finally get him to do it, and he's like, oops, I fucked up, and just murks people?
You know what the fucked up thing is? This guy, he's a doctor. He's supposed to be like a rational mind.
Think so?
Well, I mean,
I think being a doctor is probably fucking retarded stressful.
yes, but also you're in. I mean, some people, yeah, I understand they're forced into that field, like by their parents or whatever and stuff like that. But there's also
Not
like,
enough people who really want to do it.
yeah. But where were the signs? Like, these guys were married. Like, the wife didn't pick this up early. And
Maybe
just,
it was an
like,
accident.
Fuck it, this guy. You know,
I know,
like,
she's
you know
not-
what I
I think
mean?
it was
Like, she didn't
murder.
know any better. Like, when there's signs of domestic abuse, eventually it's going to lead to something more fucked up if you keep getting away with it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just ignore it after a while, right?
It's fucking weird.
And they're both doctors. Like, she was a doctor too.
She was a doctor
Yeah,
too?
she was a doctor too. But then the thing is, like,
Oh,
somebody
man.
like that
This
you'd
is
think
fucking-
would be like more independent. You know what I mean? Like, she would be like, "Hey, I don't need you. Like, fuck it, I'm out, divorce kind of thing, right?"
It's so awkward.
She had her own career. She had her own like, you know, like it's not like she would have been fucked if she left the guy, right?
Why didn't she?
Who knows? Who knows?
That's the same answer.
Human
every time
beings
that
are very
question's asked.
complicated individuals, man. Like we're very complicated.
I know. Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy.
Did you just figure out how we're talking about wiring people together with different fucking ligaments? And you're like, people are crazy after a fucking domestic dispute. Did you hear about Standing Rock?
Standing Rock? No, I didn't.
Like a small town.
Okay.
But basically,
in the U.S.
yeah, there's some oil company that wants to put their pipeline through their drinking water.
Right.
So if you go on any social media website right now, like if you're on Twitter mostly, like or Instagram, I guess too, they're showing a lot of what's happening there, and like there's a lot of celebrities involved and all that bullshit. But basically, the town's protesting. A bunch of people are protesting it that aren't even from the town as well. And that's a little weird, though. You just go, you're like, all right, fuck me up. That's some Andy Dick shit.
Wait, what were they protesting?
They're protesting. They don't want to get an oil line straight through their drinking
okay.
water.
Oh, I think I've heard about it. I didn't know where it was. So the area, the location is Standing Rock,
I believe so.
and this is something that Trump was trying to.
I don't know if Trump has anything to do with it. Maybe he does. Maybe he gave the okay on it, but I don't really know.
Okay.
But basically, all these people have been protesting, and these guys are like, they're just fucking. I don't mean to laugh at this, but I'm in disbelief on how arrogant people can be.
Right.
The security guards there are literally just fucking these people up, blasting them with fucking water hoses, shooting them with fucking rubber pellets, fucking sandbags. They're just murking people.
Anything non-lethal, just as much as they can get away with.
Well, apparently they threw a flashbang at this. They didn't throw it at her. Somehow it ended up beside her or some bullshit, and it went off directly beside her, and it took off a lot. Surprising though, flashbangs don't typically do damage like this, but it took a whole chunk of her arm, like clean off. Her hand's still
at point
on there.
blank, I would imagine it would do like a.
I never
some
knew
hefty
they.
damage,
I never
though.
knew they did that shit though. Like
I've never actually seen a flashbang go off though. I mean, I've seen grenades and stuff.
I've never had one go off. Like I've never absorbed the damage from one.
Yeah,
But
what? Yeah, it's just a flash, right? Like that's all.
It's just
and
loud.
a loud noise.
it's loud noise. If you're close to
creates
this,
that ringing and like that blindness for a while, and
it just
guess-
disorients. Yeah,
yeah, it just fucks you up.
Yeah, it fucks you up.
Not
real
like
good.
yeah, no,
It can actually drive you to go unconscious.
really.
Pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to knock somebody out with a flashbang. For the most part, you go blind or whatever. You can't see or hear nothing. Like
Temporarily though, right? Like,
SWAT
it's
teams
not
use
like-
it for a reason. Like if they need to go in a
Yeah.
room and just take somebody,
Right.
but they can also
It's almost like staring into the sun for like
worse than that.
yeah.
You're
It's
out.
like that moment where it's like
You literally
like
can't.
a solar
yeah.
flare.
It completely disables you. It's worse than pepper spray for like a split second, but then pepper spray's worse because it lasts longer. Have you ever had pepper spray
Nope.
touch your skin?
Nope. But I have been in a room when somebody was frying hot peppers. That shit's fucking unbearable.
It's not quite as. It's not.
No,
quite
but
the
I
same.
know, but it creates that same kind of coughing and that same.
Yeah, it's like that times 1,000.
But it's times 1,000.
Yeah.
And that sucks. I hate that. So I can't imagine getting sprayed by pepper spray. It would fucking be
for some,
horrible.
I wouldn't say it's the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Some people think it's the worst thing because
It's
fucks
painful,
you.
right?
If you don't get it dealt with, you're fucked
Yeah.
up for like a week.
Well, how do you deal with that? You just water? Like,
No, you have to go to the hospital and get a special type of fluid and stuff like that.
you can't just wash it out? Just rinse?
No, you can't. You can, but that's not it's exactly how it works. Like once it's on you, it's pretty much
Crazy. I've seen videos where these people are just immune to it.
yeah. That's
Cops are
fucking
just
weird.
spraying them and then
They're not
even
immune. I
phasing them.
don't think they're immune.
Just
I
tough. Like they're just
I
tough
just think
guys.
they're
Right?
fucking on drugs or alcohol.
Or maybe it might be that. Either they're just mad
You see
or
the
just
video
like,
where the guy gets tased? Right, and he's got a cigarette in his hand. The cop shoots a taser at him. He's like, he points right at the cop and he's like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I think I just seen that video.
He's like an older dude.
And he gets maced and pepper sprayed
Oh,
and all
fuck.
that.
They fuck him up, yeah.
Yeah, but
That
this
was
guy's like a big 300-pound like Samoan guy or some shit like that, or like he's
Yeah.
a monster of a man. He didn't drop a cigarette when he got tased.
I've seen one where they tased this guy like fucking like 20 times and he just kept going.
Yeah.
Some people are like that. Doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's just the adrenaline. Like
Yeah, probably.
Like they at that point, it feels like just like a slap on the back or some shit, you know, when they get tased.
Unless they're in PCP. I wonder how they deal with somebody who's on PCP.
Oh, they got ridiculous strength at that point because they're doing stuff that
Yeah,
where
they
their body it doesn't give they don't give a fuck about their well-being.
No pain.
Like
There's no pain.
there's no pain receptors.
They
right?
feel like they're the strongest in the world.
Yeah, you try
Oh, man,
strapping
that's
down
creepy.
somebody on PCP.
That's
like
creepy. And they don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh,
They're willing to break their own arm before they let you strap that arm to a fucking
yeah,
bed.
people on PCP
Yeah.
get fucked up sometimes.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Can you imagine not having pain receptors? The amount of the strength that you would have out of non-fear that you would get hurt. Like
People have
it's
a disease.
superhuman strength.
People
You'd
have
be
a
able to
disease.
lift cars, but you'd get fucked. But you wouldn't feel it. You'd still be able to lift
People
a
have
car.
a disease where they can't feel pain.
Yeah.
And they have to be very careful because they don't even know if they catch on fire.
The people like that usually don't live long though. It's
something
sad.
happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
It's hard to think
No,
about that.
it's because it's a disorder, right? So I mean, it's not that they put themselves in more danger. It's just their body's just wired weird. It's different, right?
Oh, I didn't want to think about
Yeah,
it.
it's sad. But I've heard stories where like even children saving their parents in a life or death, like you know the fight or flight
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I don't know if you heard this story, but I'm sure everybody has. But there's a story where a father was working on his car and he had the car jack underneath, had his truck or whatever lifted up, working on it. The jack slipped, truck fell on him. His daughter luckily saw it happen, was like outside. She was able to actually, and I'm sure it probably wasn't a truck, but maybe a car, right? Because that's liftable. But she was able to actually lift the car enough off the ground and save her father. Like he was able to like slide
There's
out.
no video of this. This is just
There's
a
no
story.
video. It's a story, so I'm kind of skeptical. Like, but it's still that in itself is kind of amazing that somebody in that situation can do that. Like, if somebody's
I've heard
somebody you
stories of
care
people
about is like hanging onto a cliff and about to die. You don't think you would get like strength times 10 and just be able to haul that person up like it's no problem.
Well,
you
it
know?
depends on how strong you are physically.
I'm
But
sure
yes.
you would muster every ounce of
If
strength
you
that you
are-
had, right?
yeah.
It's like your adrenaline on top of that, like the shock value that your friend is like about to die or somebody you care about is about
Yeah.
to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you definitely get that extra.
oh yeah, for sure. And
There's
then you
no-
ask somebody like that, like, how did you do it? And then they'll tell you, like, I don't know.
Adrenaline
It's
is
like
quite a powerful.
very powerful.
It's actually incredible.
Very
It's
powerful.
incredible. But it's amazing that it's an instinct. Humans have it.
Uh-huh.
We have the ability to give our muscles more oxygen, more blood, and densify our bones. But apparently it's bad for you to have a lot of adrenaline constantly. It can apparently damage your organs and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's stress on your body. Right?
But think about adrenaline junkies. Those guys, for them, it's more about, like...
Thrill and...
Well, it's not just that. It's, we talked about it before.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about the adrenaline and stuff.
Flow state.
Yes.
When they get in the flow state, it releases a certain amount of adrenaline.
Yeah.
And they find flow states activated from a lot of quick vertical moving, like up and down, not side to side. Oddly enough,
Really?
Yeah, the feeling of weightlessness
Activates flow state.
helps activate flow
Really?
state.
So you find like more maybe gymnasts and skydivers.
Oh,
and
for
stuff
sure,
like
for
that.
sure,
Like,
skydivers.
Yeah, skydivers. Like,
Anything where you're focusing.
would you do that?
No, I've already
You would never
I've already
do it.
said that.
Are you're good with roller coasters, though, right? Like
Yeah,
you're
I'll fuck with the
fine
roller coaster.
Heights, everything.
Yeah, well,
You're
I did roofing, but I used to be terrified of heights.
Are you still? Or you got over it, kind of?
It's more like I still don't like heights, but it's more like
Well, nobody likes heights.
fuck.
You'd have to be a fucking crazy to like heights, man.
people
Like,
do.
that's nuts. I don't understand that. Like,
Fuck that, man. You ever watch the videos on YouTube? They make me want to vomit.
when I see like those
But I
videos,
actually not like too bad about it.
yeah.
I don't feel too bad. Like, I feel like maybe I could do that, but I wouldn't because I know like I don't want to fall.
You ever see those like extreme parkour guys like in Russia where they just
Stupid.
scale buildings?
Stupid. They do
And they're
front
like-
flips on like beams
And these
shit.
buildings are like the size of like
skyscrapers.
skyscrapers. And these
Yeah.
guys and they're climbing these things with no fucking harness, no protection.
Insane.
They're leaping from one side to the other, grabbing on with nothing but one
Doing
hand.
backflips
and,
right
like,
off the edge.
Oh my God.
Fuck
It's like
you.
it's like yeah, we get it. You have balls, but like you're also really stupid. Like, do you want to die? Like that's a. And there have been like I've heard stories in Russia where
Kids have done it. They've
a
died?
couple, like a girl and a guy would do this regularly, and the girl fell to her death one day.
Oh.
Yeah. But how do you fucking feel sorry for that though? It's like
You do because they're stupid.
You're
too
stupid, but-
oh man, why do you get tell me?
I
this
understand
shit?
if it's a kid like in your 14, 15, yeah, it's sad. It's sad because they're
Yes.
we've all done that stupid shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and then some people don't get away with it. You die. You pay the ultimate price. But when you're like a mid-20s, almost 30, and you're doing that shit, it's like
know
what
better.
the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I definitely don't want to see it happen, but it's like I want something to happen where they'll
Some
learn
kind
their
of
lesson.
repercussion, right? Like
Something, but you don't really have
yeah, like
one.
like slip and just barely hang on, and then get
Yes.
your boyfriend to pull you up, and that's what changes you forever. You know
But
what I mean?
I feel like that wouldn't change the person if that
don't
happened.
think so?
No, because they're
It would
already
just improve
they're
the
already-
adrenaline and be like, I
they
wanna
went
do
up
more of
there to
this. It's
deathify it. They went up there to deathify
what drives someone to do that though? Like
adrenaline, addiction to adrenaline,
just
man.
doing that. There's different ways of getting it, man. Like
You feel alive.
Join the
Stand
army,
that
man.
close
Like,
to death, you
it's
feel
like-
alive.
Yeah,
Don't join the army. Don't do any stupid
Pick up
killing.
race driving or something.
Race car driving,
Race
yeah.
car driving.
Yeah, that's
Those guys
cool.
are adrenaline junkies, but they, at
Safer.
least they're good at something.
They're safer.
Right? It's like, yeah,
Some people like the stakes higher. Some of them like it
go
higher.
gamble. Fucking go to a
Go
casino,
Russian
man.
roulette.
Like, yeah,
Take the stakes higher.
that's probably safer than.
Presidential election. That's about as high as the stakes get, and that fucked didn't go so well. Speaking of
Presidential elections?
not even that. Speaking of two titans going at it, well, Hillary Clinton's not really a titan.
Oh, not
Floyd,
anymore.
Floyd Mayweather is may also be fighting Conor. It's back. It's a thing again.
Oh
Floyd
my God.
Mayweather and Conor McGregor.
I was really skeptical. I didn't think that was going to happen.
The first
Ever.
negotiation.
And most of these dream fights have all been talking, and they never come to fight.
The
Happen.
GSP Anderson Silva was the worst waste
Yeah.
of sport. It's the biggest waste in UFC.
Biggest
They
waste.
had to have done that fight and they didn't do it. And that really
Yep.
that was
And
a
I
fight that I
think,
think a lot of people would have loved to see. But this fight, they settled on it first. At the very beginning, talks of this fight ever coming up, they offered Conor McGregor $7 million, which is nothing. So it's a rumor, but it's from fairly credible sources that he may have settled on $70 million. Floyd Mayweather's still going to get more. Still, but the sponsors, whoever's strapping their logo on your fucking piece of clothing or your flag, they're going to pay whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. For that fight, that fight's going to be fucking crazy. That shit will be, more people will watch that than the Pacquiao Mayweather fight.
I am a huge Conor McGregor fan.
Yeah.
I like Conor McGregor. But I don't think he can go toe to toe with
He
Floyd
can't.
Mayweather.
That's not the point.
I know.
That's
But
not the
Who
point.
would watch that fight? You know how it's gonna end.
I know.
You know. It's just it's a spectacle at that
Yeah,
point, though, right?
he's getting paid. We're watching people fight for the lottery and win it.
It's like the charity fight between Apollo Creed and
but
Ivan Drago.
Wouldn't it not
like that's
be,
what it would turn
Would it
into.
not be mind blowing?
Huh?
Would it not be mind blowing if
to watch them both fight?
Conor McGregor punched him in the face,
Oh.
knocked him out cold, and got the win
The
bonus?
biggest upset in the history of fucking mankind, probably. Like it's
up
like
there.
David versus Goliath at that point. Like Conor McGregor knocking out or like winning against Floyd Mayweather.
Knocking him out cold in the first round.
Hands of his first loss in boxing.
Boxing
It's a fucking
enthusiasts
MMA guy.
would be hanging themselves. There would
Yeah.
be people committing suicide in the boxing
Yeah.
community if they saw that shit.
Yeah.
I will pay.
It would ruin boxing, actually. I think that
It would be the last hit?
single-handedly. If McGregor did beat Mayweather, it would ruin boxing. Because at that point, it's like MMA is the superior sport, and it's hands down at that point because Mayweather was the best they had.
Does Mayweather fight again?
I can't see it happening. If
One
he
loss.
loses to McGregor, because it's not just a loss, it's Conor McGregor, and I know he's not fucking chopped liver, man. I know he's not chopped liver, but he's not Floyd Mayweather, man. Like when it comes to boxing, he's not Floyd Mayweather.
I know, but if that did happen,
Yeah.
the internet would instantly break. The sports would change completely that night. Combat sports would change forever that night.
McGregor would be the biggest, highest paid athlete of all
No
time.
one would ever get paid. No one would ever get paid the money that they get paid in boxing. All that money would go towards the UFC. I think after people would be paying that type of attention.
I think no matter how.
I think
matter the
UFC
outcome.
would steal boxing's money.
Yeah. Don King would be run out of town. Just
He'd be out.
business.
And I think
never liked that guy anyways.
I think
Fucking
Conor
dick.
McGregor would. Oh my god, he'd be worth so much fucking money. It's
Oh
disgusting.
man, his
Disgusting.
value would skyrocket. But the chances of this
let's
happening.
not.
Dude, let's not get nuts here because like this is probably really highly unlikely to
Super
happen.
high.
The
That's what
odds
makes
of
it
this
so
are
amazing.
the odds of this would be like
Winning the
okay,
lottery for a regular person.
you would
the
have better
fight.
odds of Conor McGregor getting struck by lightning on his way to the
yeah.
fucking ring.
There's a higher chance of
There's
him
a higher
going up.
chance of that happening than him actually beating Floyd Mayweather
Yeah.
in this fight.
But fuck, man.
Oh my
Would
god.
Conor McGregor go back to the UFC or would he just do boxing after that point?
I have
He
no
beat
idea.
the best.
No, he would retire. Like, what else do you have to do, man? Like,
Any fight that he takes at that point would be worth more
yeah,
than a lottery.
he's basically feeding other fighters now.
Soon
Like,
as
it's
he-
like, you know
any
what?
fight
Hey,
that-
you want some of this
Dude,
money? Come fight me. You
He's
know?
like
It's like-
27 or 28. I think he's 28. He's still young. He hasn't even hit his prime.
You know what the funny thing is?
He's got
too?
another 7-8 years of
The
this
funny
shit.
thing is, the guys who did beat McGregor could be like, hey, Nate Diaz could be like, hey, maybe I should take up boxing and make more money because if he could beat fucking Mayweather, then
Nate-
I could beat Mayweather.
Nate,
right?
I think
It's
might even be a better technical boxer than Conor
he's
McGregor.
definitely a better boxer than Conor
For
McGregor.
boxing, but for
Boxing.
pure striking, Conor McGregor's got him.
You think, well, power wise, are you talking? Yeah,
Just
nobody
he
has
has-
power like Conor.
He has a
McGregor.
left straight. Well, people do, but he has
Well,
a
he-
left straight that's so. It's just too perfect. It's too perfect. You can't. No one can take that hit. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can't take the hit on the chin. Nobody can.
Do you
This
like-
guy did though, but he mostly got hit in the side of the head. But you saw Eddie Alvarez get fucking manhandled.
Yeah.
Junior or fucking Jose
Alvarez,
Aldo.
I think Alvarez is done though. He's
After that
yeah,
spectacle,
you
no,
can't
he's
come
probably
back
like
from that.
he went home. He's like, I'm gonna do it again. That's what he reminded me of, like a little kid. You could tell he was like, well, I'm just gonna beat him because like clearly,
no, he got a good payday.
one of the
from that
Diaz's,
fight. Like,
one of the
he's-
Diaz's clearly beat him somehow, and he's like
Yeah.
not even that good.
Oh,
So
that's the
I'm a
mentality
champion.
you think he's going.
That's what he
into it.
did. He
It's like,
said
yeah.
that.
Oh, did he actually say that?
Yeah, I think
didn't
Conor
hear
McGregor
that.
was just like, fucking.
Sure about
Like, give me a title now. I own the division. He owns the division. Can call all the shots.
Yeah.
That's his plan. UFC. We bring it up too much. You know what's funny?
I like talking about it. It's like-
Nestle.
I'm not as big of a fan as I used to be, but I mean the
Nestle.
the main
You know
stuff.
the company Nestle.
chocolate.
They're going perma diet.
I heard about that. Nestle promises products with 40% less sugar, and they say that they're going to be just as tasty.
Just as
Just
tasty.
as tasty.
Do you think you're gonna be able to tell the
No,
difference?
somehow no. They have scientists that have actually.
I bet they fucking do.
They've actually been able
Hershey
to.
scientists.
They,
Nestle
They
scientists.
figured out a formula that uses 40% less sugar in their products, but also doesn't take away from their taste.
Thank God.
Why not introduce that to your
Yeah,
market? I mean,
thank
like
God.
you're keeping people healthier and you're improving your product.
It'd be
right?
nice if they could even get more rid of it. Some people love sugar. They're like, oh my god, I love sugar. I fucking
But
hate
this helps
sugar.
like people who are, I mean, diabetic, obesity. It's battling,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like okay, if you like chocolate, we're gonna help you guys. We'll reduce some sugar and we'll
on
take away
everything.
from the taste.
On everything.
right?
And they're still gonna have their products that are still gonna have even less.
No, I think they're gonna wipe out everything. Like it's almost like it's a total purge, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
They're gonna purge their chocolate.
No, they're not pulling
Oh
any
my
of them
God.
off the shelf.
They're gonna eradicate the other chocolate. Eradicate the high sugar. They can't do that. You can't eradicate.
They're gonna
things.
sell whatever
That's
is
what
already
Hitler did.
whatever's
Chocolate
already
Hitler!
out there.
Chocolate Hitler.
No, they'll
Okay,
sell
yeah.
it. They'll sell whatever's out there already, and then just bring in the new stuff slowly.
Are
like,
they
put
gonna
it in
say on the
there,
label
so-
40% less? No, 40%
They
less
probably
sugar.
don't even need to.
I don't think they will. They're gonna be like, hopefully nobody notices.
Yeah, no, but it'll say on the back of the package anyway.
You're gonna
right?
take a
Like,
bite
you'll
of
see,
that.
like,
You're gonna
the-
take a bite of that chocolate.
like this can.
You're gonna take a bite of that
Monster.
chocolate, and you're gonna instantly say, "Motherfuckers!" Like imagine every chocolate sucks.
Like the can of energy drink that I have has 54 grams of sugar. Right?
Oh, you're drinking a green one. Sometimes you
It's,
drink the blue ones.
No, wait, the sugar. Hold on, where is it?
No, that's a
It's,
lot. Too much sugar.
54 grams. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. Is that per can or per half can? Look at the top left.
Can.
Per whole can?
Yeah. 473 millimeters.
God damn.
Milliliters, sorry.
That's quite a bit of sugar.
But,
You know what? I ate those
I think
Cliff
about
Bars.
54 grams, and then like 40% of that would be like what 30
Cliff Bars have sugar too, man.
Huh?
Cliff Bars have quite a bit of sugar.
Cliff Bars.
Yeah, I live off
What's a
Cliff
Cliff
Bars.
Bar?
You know what a Cliff Bar is?
No.
They're just nutritional energy bars.
Like nougat or
Yo, I'll give you one. I have a whole
You
bag.
have-
I have a
Where is
billion
it,
in my
like-
work bag. They have a little. You can buy the protein version, but I don't. I buy the regular ones.
I get those usually. I just get those Vector bars. They have like 11 grams or something, and then
This
like,
has a little more
protein.
than that, I think.
Oh, does it?
But if you get the bodybuilder ones, they have 20.
Yeah, those are fucking ridiculous. I
They're
don't know how
nine-
to pack so much protein in one little bar like that.
They're delicious too.
They are delicious. The peanut butter chocolate ones.
It's so weird
Oh,
that
man.
we have food now that you can eat that's like, oh my god, this actually tastes like candy. But then some shit, I've eaten some protein bars that are just like, ha, it tastes like ass. And they don't give a fuck that it tastes like ass. The company literally doesn't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, that's the point. We want you to know that it's healthy. And the only way for you to know that a food is really healthy is it tastes like shit. And everybody knows that. I hate that. You ever eat fucking natural peanut butter? Fuck that shit. I'd rather light a fucking church on fire. I hate it. It tastes horrible. Sorry, I really fucking hate
Pretty
that.
passionate rant there.
I hate it.
But I'm gonna say something though, because like, I honestly don't mind that healthy food tastes shittier because it makes me feel like I'm eating healthy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm? You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Like what I just said. They brainwashed
yeah.
you.
Right? Is that what it is?
A little bit.
No, because like I kind of get skeptical if it tastes good, but it's good for me because it's like, this is weird that I'm enjoying this so much, but it only has like half the amount of sugar. You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't taste aspartame, but I should. It should taste like shit.
aspartame.
I do too.
Hate it.
I hate it.
I think people who like aspartame are fucking serial killers. Mark my fucking words.
Actually,
Nobody likes aspartame
I
instead of serial
know.
killer.
I know a handful of
Serial
people
killers.
that- yeah,
All of
that
them. You have a
love
bunch of
it.
fucking
They-
friends that are serial killers.
They prefer Diet Coke.
Disgusting.
It's like, yeah, it's weird.
I hate people who
hate
drink
that.
Diet
It's-
Coke. Blow
it's
my mind.
medicine-y.
They blow my mind.
It's like a
no, but zero
medicine-y flavor,
calories.
right?
No, you're a fucking retard. That shit helps you. That shit, that type of like gunky shit you get in your system. It's there when you're digesting it.
That's what the
It's still
misconception
syrup.
is. Yeah,
It's
That's-
still syrup.
aspartame. The fact that it has like 0 or 5 or 10 calories, it's not helping you at all.
No.
Your body has a harder time. Your enzymes have a harder time
Don't drink
digesting
Diet Coke. It fucks up
the
your
aspartame
body's cycle.
as
I
it
drink
does
beer.
regular sugar.
As I
right?
drink beer.
Yeah.
Speaking of pop, I tried Pepsi Crystal for the first time ever.
I didn't know they still made that.
They just started making it again. I found a store that has
Isn't
Mellow
like
Yellow
from the
too.
90s or something. Like,
I think it's even further back than the 90s.
Yeah.
But all it is it's Pepsi, but it's see-through. I still have most of the bottle because I don't like pop. But I was like, I have to try it. And then I bought a Mellow Yellow as well. Do you remember Mellow Yellow?
I've never had a Mellow Yellow.
You've never had Mellow Yellow?
No.
You're fucked up.
I didn't drink pop.
You're
though.
fucked up.
didn't
Neither did I.
drink a
But I
lot of
still
pop,
gotta
though.
drink some Mellow Yellow.
Like the-
You never had Pepsi Blue?
Nope.
Oh, dude. Okay, so
See,
when you Google ways
for
to
me,
kill
like,
yourself,
for me growing up,
because
like,
you never had Pepsi Blue, remember, don't avoid like the first 6 options because they just talk you out of it. I mean, I absolutely love pop. Sometimes I can't get enough of it, but sometimes it makes me sick. You know what else makes me feel that way? Sick, but I can't get enough of it?
yeah.
Christmas. It's like lights, yay! Snow, no.
Christmas music.
You get money more. I find in the winter I make a little bit more money. It's like I make a little more money and then gone. It's like fucking Christmas. Evil Christmas.
Do you watch like specific films during Christmas? Or,
We do at my house for the kids, right? We throw in a bunch of Christmas stuff.
You ever watch like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
We didn't do Rudolph. We did the Grinch.
No, I
We
mean you
did-
growing up. Did you
Oh,
ever
me,
like?
of
Yeah,
course. I fucking
yeah.
threw down Rudolph. You know what I'm saying?
Did you like it? It's a good
yeah.
movie. It's like
When
it's
you're a
one
kid,
of the
you
yeah.
love it. When you're a
but
kid,
even
you
now
love
going
it.
back, it's like nostalgic. You know what I mean? Like when you watch the.
I feel like
Those
but
movies?
I feel like I'm a kid in the '80s, and I wasn't even born in the. Well,
No, I know.
In the 80s,
I know any of those old movies. Like even when you're looking at old Disney movies, like from the '60s, like Robin Hood and like
Yeah.
Snow White and shit. Like you almost are living through that era, but not even being born during that time. You know what I mean?
It's weird.
Yeah.
It is weird.
Anyways,
You know what's
Rudolph is a
even
weird one because like
we grew up in such a weird time in civilization. Because if you think about it,
Yeah.
when it comes to like movies, like what the fuck? Our kids when they watch Toy Story, like before they were born, Toy Story existed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We watched CGI exist.
That was like the early stages of CGI when Toy Story was big. That was the big like fucking widescreen debut of CGI technology that looked that good.
The idea that both of my kids were born after
Toy Story.
Toy Story 3.
Oh shit! That was like 2000.
That was 2010, I think. Toy Story 3
Toy Story
was.
3 was 2010.
Yeah. Feel old
Get
yet?
the fuck out!
Feel old?
Are you serious?
Feel old?
I could have swore it was earlier than that. No.
You thought it was earlier? I thought
Like
it was
2008
before.
or something.
I didn't know
like,
the Toy Story 2 was fucking 1999.
Toy Story 2 was 99.
What the fuck, right?
Why did they wait so long to make the third one?
Well,
That's like 10 years, man.
I think Toy Story 1 was like 94 or something like
Yeah.
that. Maybe 96.
See,
no, 96.
that's
It was 96.
that's okay. Like that's about what
They piggybacked right away.
5
Well, I don't
years
think they
apart,
ever
like,
planned on doing it. Like, look at Incredibles.
Yeah.
Incredibles took fucking forever. It's still
They
not.
have a sequel.
It's coming out like 2019.
Actually,
Yeah, you know how many years that is, dude?
the fuck are they doing?
I'm watching number 2 in theaters. Like, for sure. My kids are going to be the perfect age.
But it's
I'm
not
going to go.
It's not a Christmas movie though, right?
No,
Like,
of course.
Okay. Would you consider like Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yep.
Thank you.
Die Hard's a
Fucking
Christmas
thank
movie.
you.
It's
a Christmas movie, right?
It is. It's a Christmas movie.
I can't believe people still need convincing that it's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
No, because then you get people like, no, it's an action movie. But no, it took place during Christmas.
Yep.
The whole point of the story was that it revolved around Christmas. It was Christmas in New York City.
Typical
or whatever.
Christmas movie.
Yeah. It was a great movie. That's one of the go-tos that I have for Christmas.
You know
That
what?
and like Home Alone.
I like the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Jingle All the Way. With
Jingle All the Way.
Sinbad and like...
He gets a fucking moose drunk. Oh my god, I was dying. I was a little kid when I watched that.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I watched that movie so many times for some reason. I don't
Jingle All the
even
Way
know
was a
why.
good one. Although now, like I watched it just recently, and I realized like how
Shit,
bad it
it's
was. It's
garbage.
actually really bad. Like the only appeal, it was like okay, like
The action character.
No, I mean Schwarzenegger. Obviously, he has charisma, right? But he was the only like saving grace in that movie. But as a kid, it was great. It was
They
like,
murdered the
hilarious.
last Terminator movie though.
Did they?
I feel
haven't
bad.
seen it.
I
What,
feel-
the one with Christian Bale?
No, the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, dropping names.
Wait.
Terminator
This-
Genesis. You didn't know
Oh,
about it?
right,
Don't worry,
Genesis,
erase
yeah.
it from your brain. Pretend it never happened.
I
Because
didn't
it's the
even
worst
see it.
movie to
I
ever be
didn't even see it.
made.
I had no
Shocking.
desire to see any new Terminator
They need to
movies.
get rid of. I know the franchise needs to stop. Please stop. You're not going to get it right.
Or at least
I don't think. I honestly, the newest
get
Jurassic
James
Park.
Cameron to
I
fucking write
What?
to give him the control of the franchise.
Don't give him control.
No, because he's the one who made the first two, Judgment Day and Terminator.
I know,
right?
but that guy, it takes him a long time to get a fucking film together.
There's a reason though.
I
It's
know.
because he's a perfectionist, and you need someone like that with this kind of franchise.
I honestly,
you know it's not going to get fucked up if he gets a
I
hold of it. Right?
didn't really appreciate Avatar the way other people did.
I'm probably with you on that. It's just Pocahontas.
When I first saw it, I was like,
It's
"Oh, this
glorified.
is amazing!" And then a week later, I was like, "What the fuck happened in that movie?"
You know what I liked about that movie? That fucking Duke Nukem general character that
Got
was
murked?
the villain. No, he
Oh.
was just funny. Like he was over the top, like fucking roided up,
I
like
know.
flat top military guy
You're gonna have to
lookalike.
do, and people
Yeah.
looking die.
Yeah.
Like he was fucking right into it.
Murder all of you.
Yeah, no,
America.
Yeah, I know, eh? Hopefully, Earth's space travelers aren't just like American boat. Oh, sorry, I like Americans, but that like stereotype, like we're gonna get to them. But this planet's inhabited by a very docile creature, but there's lots of minerals. It's gonna be weird when if humans ever do travel to another planet, which is like slightly low. Like,
Weird. It'll be weird.
can you imagine we got to like a life form that was like where we were in like the the early 1900s? And we're just like there in a time machine or a spaceship.
That would
like
be pretty
we'd be aliens.
impressive.
We'd be aliens though. They would see us
Yeah.
and be like, "What the fuck?"
I don't think that would ever happen. That we ever.
Then we
reach-
crash. They take our technology. Come find us. Oh,
Like I think
fuck.
there's honestly like extraterrestrial life exists, but
It has to.
it has to. Obviously, if you don't think it exists, like you get your head out of your ass, man. Like there's billions and billions of galaxies out there. The chances that we're by ourselves is just like
impossible,
it's impossible at this point.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Isn't that creepy? But a
Yeah.
lot of people don't even believe it. Like I know people that
They refuse to believe
I
it
know
because they
people that
it's like I don't understand.
No,
why.
there's no aliens.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You really?
Maybe not in our solar system or galaxy.
There
like,
probably is,
Might
though.
be. Yeah, not in our solar system though. I
No,
can
not our
say
solar
that.
system.
No, it's
Unless they're visiting, they're like, "What up, motherfuckers?"
there's probably planets
crazy
in our
that-
solar system that have the ingredients for life, but they're not in the habitable zone, right?
Yeah, there's
Like
a few.
there's no not enough warmth or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not even. We're only judging alien life on the things that we need to survive. There are probably other species that survive much differently than we do, like in extreme cold or like extreme.
Well, you know those
warmth,
organisms that are those microorganisms that are they can survive in extreme cold and extreme heat. What if those organisms on another planet actually had enough? They spent millions and millions or billions of years, and they were actually able to learn to they evolved as creatures that live in the cold, that use the cold.
That'd be cool, like sending cockroaches to other planets and seeing how they evolve there.
Oh, you're fucked. I wouldn't do that.
Because they could survive a nuclear holocaust. Can you imagine having the ability
Could you
to,
put it on
to,
Mars?
to
Could you put it somewhere
speed
with
up
no
time
oxygen?
and seeing how that species would evolve?
What if it has no oxygen at all, though? For cold, I mean like frozen ice.
I don't know if they've done experiments where they've actually put insects in vacuum seals, but I don't know if they need oxygen.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah.
A lot of them?
All of them.
All of them, right?
Yep.
Fuck.
Well,
Well, there goes my theory.
Everything
Cockroaches
that's
can't survive everything then.
everything that's alive needs oxygen for the most part. Microorganisms can survive with zero for some reason. Some of them.
Well,
It's weird.
And then there's
They're
some
like-
that need very
they're like
little
zom-
oxygen.
There's like zombie organisms that can survive anything. They're already dead. Like they're already dead, but they're still alive. Oh,
Yeah.
it's weird, man. You honestly thought there was some bug out
But
there.
if there is a chance.
There's a chance that the cockroach can
There's
survive
a
with
chance.
nothing. Throw them into the sun.
It's like a super cockroach.
Survives, evolves. Oh, I wonder if any type of living anything has ever evolved from the sun. That'd be weird. That's like some Super Saiyan shit.
Superman or
I look at
Goku.
the rest of these planets and wonder why they do not have fire on them.
You're Dr. Manhattan at that point.
Pretty much. Dr. Manhattan was an
Watchmen.
interesting character.
Huh?
He's an interesting character.
Did you like that comic or the graphic novel?
I like the movie.
You didn't read the graphic novel, right?
No,
It's very similar to the movie, though.
A lot
It's,
of people like
spot
the
on.
graphic novel over the movie, though.
Anybody who compares, like, novels or books to movies and stuff is saying, oh, the book's better, blah, 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 blah. It's like,
It's your imagination.
yeah, it's your imagination. It's what you pictured it. It's not... You have to go into a movie and approach it like this is the director's vision.
Yeah.
Don't fucking say, hey, oh, it sucks because it's not the way I saw it. Like,
Yeah.
no, man, you can't view it like that.
Uh,
And plus, honestly, for the Watchmen comic, there was a frame-by-frame storyboard for the director there, so he didn't have to do a lot of work anyways.
Yeah.
It was pretty much there frame-by-frame.
I like how
So,
I like that
and they
it's
did a
actually
really
graphic.
good job. I've read both. I've seen the movie and I've read the comic, and it's not that far off. Like, I liked both.
But did you love both?
I mean, I didn't love either one of them.
Have you ever
Like,
loved a comic book character?
Yes.
Who?
A comic book character?
Yeah.
Or a book?
Comic book character.
I mean,
Who do you love?
I have a bit of a heterosexual crush on Batman.
Batman?
Yeah, that's about it.
What about Wolverine?
I like Wolverine too. He's a man's man.
But who do you like more?
Oh, it's tough. That's from each universe. It's Marvel and DC at that
Well,
point.
who do you like more? They want to know.
Batman. Okay,
Aw.
Batman. It's all about Batman. It's all about Batman.
You're just like, fuck you, Wolverine.
No, it's not
Go
even
home.
fuck you, Wolverine. It's
Go
I'm
home.
sorry, Wolverine. That's just not. But I mean, okay, what about for you then?
For me?
Yeah, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Oh, man.
I'm putting you on the spot now.
For
You gotta
Batman
pick
and
one.
Wolverine? Or
You are a huge Deadpool fan, though. I know
Deadpool.
that. But
People don't know.
is
But-
he
but-
like
but-
your ultimate? Like that's it, hands down.
For comic
favorite?
book characters?
Yes.
For just
Pick one. See, I picked mine. It's Batman for me.
Batman? For
Yeah.
strictly comic book
For
characters?
strictly comic book. Pick one from each universe, and
One
then
from
pick
each?
one of your like.
That makes it too easy, though.
What?
Okay, one from each
One
universe?
from each universe. Yeah, I know it's gonna be Deadpool for Marvel.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Okay. And Wolverine's maybe a close second for you. right?
Not a close second.
Oh, interesting.
I got some other characters that I like.
Do tell. Yeah.
Do tell.
Yeah, I want to say. Oh yeah, we'll name our top five then. We'll go with top five for each universe. Top five for Marvel.
I would say Deadpool.
Number one.
Yeah, number one.
Okay.
going upwards. Number 1 would definitely be Deadpool, then Blade.
Oh, Blade.
Yeah, I love Blade.
That's an interesting pick.
Big Blade fan.
The movies or the comics? Like,
all of
or
it.
both, everything, the whole
Everything
franchise?
about Blade.
Okay.
I could probably only come up with the top 3 that I feel would be worth.
Punisher's in there?
Punisher's definitely in there, but he would be like in the top
lower,
5.
right? Yeah. Maybe 5th spot for you.
Probably 5th or 4th. From that point, though,
It's tough when you're thinking
Magneto.
Marvel. Oh, yeah. Magneto's a good
sure.
one, too.
And then for my... Actually, I'll do 4. So I'll do a 5. So 4...
You have one more. Is Punisher on the 5th? Then?
Punisher's the 5th for
Okay.
sure.
And then you have that 4th spot. That's better than Punisher.
Yeah.
And worse than Magneto.
It's
tough, man. It's tough.
Magneto might even be 2nd, though. Because he's a gangster,
Ahead
too.
of...
Blade's so cool.
okay,
though.
so Wolverine's not on that list in your top 5?
I'll put Wolverine for my 4th.
Okay.
Just because,
He's-
like, honorable
Magneto
mention.
is better than Wolverine.
I really like Magneto.
Okay.
And then from DC, it goes Joker, Batman, Deathstroke,
It's all Batman
shit,
universe,
basically.
right? Yeah, okay.
I like Wonder Woman, but I wouldn't put her in the top at all.
You're not gonna throw Superman at all in the
Nope.
top 5, right?
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
See, you're one of those guys. I
No.
understand why. I understand why.
Can't.
I understand why.
I can't.
But I think there's a lot more depth to Superman than people.
I'm in the top 3 for
tend to-
DC. I can't come up with any more than the top 3.
okay.
Nothing else is honorable.
You're not a
like-
big DC guy.
I
right?
am.
So
I am somewhat, but not enough.
more
to,
Batman though, universe. and
Yeah,
everything,
like
right?
I do like DC, but not enough to give anyone else an honorable mention, really.
Right.
And I feel like I kind of shit
You're
on.
not gonna
DC.
throw Aquaman in there.
No, I feel like that shit's on
But I
DC.
talked to fish.
They fucking Aquaman. DC
You know how
gets a
they
lot of shit
redeemed
right,
him? They
but
got
fuck.
Jason Momoa as the fucking Khal Drogo from Game of
I know.
Thrones to play Aquaman.
I know.
That's how you redeem a shitty fucking character.
Yeah.
You get the biggest, most badass looking guy and be like, hey, you're gonna like this character. We're shoving him down your throat.
You're gonna talk to
He-
fish. Everyone's gonna watch
He's
me
basically
talk to fish.
he's basically Poseidon
yeah,
because
yeah,
he's
of
got the
course.
trident.
They're gonna
and
make him
it's like,
super
They're making him
overpowered.
super powerful. It's like,
Well, they gotta do more
He's gonna
shit. They gotta do
throw fucking
Justice
waves
League.
and shit.
Justice
It's
League
like-
might actually be worth watching. Everyone hated Batman vs Superman, but I liked it. But Justice
I
League,
liked it.
I'll
I
watch
thought
that
it was
shit
okay.
for sure.
Like the Justice League movie.
I think they'll do a good job. I like watching over the top
I
action.
like to believe they'll do a good job.
I don't. Sadly, I feel as if DC is. Oh man, they fucked up with Suicide Squad. I didn't even see Suicide Squad for a reason.
Don't see it. Don't see it.
Exactly.
I've seen it. It's not. Yeah.
There's no Joker.
Very little Joker.
Ruined it.
But if
They
that's what
had
you're going
everyone
for,
thinking. They had everyone
Okay,
thinking it was gonna be the
Suicide
Joker.
Squad. If you want something better than Suicide Squad, the actual like what the movie should have been, watch Assault on Arkham. It's
What?
an animated movie, has a lot of Joker in it, has Batman, Harley Quinn, all of them. It's just written better. It's done better. Way better than the movie ever.
But it's
could have been.
animated.
But it's animated. Yeah, you don't want to give it a chance because
I'll give it a chance.
Give it a chance.
Fine.
Yeah, I introduced.
Fine.
I showed
Fine.
you. I showed you the Dark Knight Returns, right?
Yeah,
You liked it.
I did. I
It was
loved it.
really dark
Part
take
1
on
and 2.
Batman and Joker.
I love that. If
and-
you haven't seen that and you like
Yeah.
Batman, you need to fucking.
Yeah.
I know if you're not a cartoon person, but this is not a cartoon for
a
kids.
lot of
at
people.
all.
A lot of people when they ask me like,
Do not let your kids see this cartoon for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely do not.
When I say to people, oh, when I'm surprised that they don't like Batman or whatever, and it's like, oh, because it's comics, it's too childish. I always say, watch The Dark Knight Returns,
Yeah.
and then come back to me and tell
Yeah.
me if you liked it or if you like Batman or, the
Spawn.
universe or Spawn or
Spawn
anything
might-
like that, right?
Spawn might fuck you up a little bit.
Yeah, Spawn is
But
a
they
different.
they
It's a different
pushed
level.
they pushed the envelope on purpose a little too hard. They'll be like
for Spawn.
naked chicks for no reason.
Yeah, that was. I'm not a big. I used to be when I was younger
'Cause
because
they look cool.
Because it
They
was
have the
shocking.
cape,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, I can't believe they're getting away with this.
Look at his
he's
cape.
He's fucking. He's beating up hookers and shit.
Yeah.
It's like he's, like manga.
Yeah.
It's like what the.
He's
fuck?
like kicking the shit out
But
of hookers
now
and
looking
teaching them a
ba-
lesson
yeah,
and talking to them.
yeah, and
after.
it's like he like console like he's playing like
You
the
have
role
to
of
learn.
daddy and
Yeah,
shit.
you
It's
have to
like
learn to be. It's
But then
God
now-
damn it, Spawn, why are you fucking teaching strippers about
Right?
the morals of life?
right, but
Fucking Full House
now
for
looking
strippers.
back on it, it's like. Man, it was just me. It was teenage me thinking this was really cool.
Yep,
You know, like
yeah.
that's all it was.
Yeah.
And honestly, the story of Spawn was actually taken from the movie The Crow.
Was it really?
Have you seen The Crow?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, it's about
I hear
it's Brandon Lee, like Bruce
Yeah.
Lee's son, right? He was
he got assassinated on the set.
he
right?
got killed on set actually.
not-
it was a blank
yeah.
cartridge.
It's
Hit
funny.
him, pierced him through the chest, and
They
killed
say
him.
it
right?
wasn't an assassination.
But anyways, that's a different. We're
Yeah,
good on
yeah,
that a
yeah,
different time.
yeah,
But anyways,
yeah.
The story of Spawn, we all know he was a guy, a hitman who ended up being killed.
And then
But
he's a Hell's General.
yes, he's a
Devil's
Hell's
General.
He's a Devil's General, and in the process, I think his wife and child got murdered or
No,
something.
they
or...
didn't.
See,
But
I forgot.
He
this.
goes back and visits them creepily, and that's fucking creepy.
Yeah,
It's creepy. If you saw your dad coming back,
but the
as
Crow,
Spawn-
the Crow is a similar story, and it came out before Spawn. It was based on the graphic novels, right?
Really?
But anyways, for the Crow, it was. Anyways, Brandon Lee's character is like an aspiring rock musician, and he ends up getting murdered, in a weird way or something. I don't know. I have to rewatch the movie. But anyways, his
I remember
girlfriend
when you-
dies or some
Did you
shit.
watch it?
And
When
then
did you watch it?
He ends up making like some pact with like, I think it's the devil or Satan or some shit, and then he's able to come back,
yeah.
and he gets revenge on all the people who've wronged him, and like kind of
Does he kill them all?
It's almost like Spawn, right? It's
Oh,
like
shit.
he does. It's very dark. It's a dark movie.
Anti-villain sort of deal.
Yeah, he's like a chaotic good kind of
Anti-hero.
thing, or like anti-hero. Yeah, it's crazy.
The Punisher's the ultimate anti-hero.
Pretty cool movie though. Like it's
Have you seen Punisher Warzone?
Punisher War Journal.
Warzone.
No,
So it's a Punisher. You haven't seen it?
Warzone is the TV series. Right?
No, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Do you not know about this?
No.
So how many Punisher movies do you know about?
Punisher. Like
There's a
I've read
Punisher-
the comics. One of the best series I've ever read was War Journal. Like I love that fucking comic.
After
It's basically
Dis-
like his.
After Disney bought Marvel,
Yeah,
they made a Punisher movie called Punisher Warzone.
this is Disney's take on Punisher.
It's literally the Punisher going around and violently murdering so many people.
Really?
He punches a guy's head against the wall and completely punches clean through his fucking head into the wall.
And this is Disney. They're just like okay.
Disney!
This is Disney. That's surprising.
Mickey Mouse dead.
Shot
Shot.
Mickey Mouse in the writing studio. Make him punch him through the wall. He's with the
Shoot him-
writers.
shoot him
He's
a
like,
bunch of times."
Mickey, are you sure you want to put this in? That's fucking Punisher, goddammit, put it in there.
After they're dead, make him shoot them over and over again. All of them. Just keep shooting them.
Stand over top of him laughing.
Yeah, put laughing. Maybe he does it for 10 minutes straight in the movie. Mickey, you sure? Put it in. Oh, Mickey. He's a sick fuck.
I like the Punisher character, and that's why I like Captain America so much, because they're both like extreme ends of it. Mm-hmm. Captain America and Punisher are very similar to each other. It's just two extremes.
Skill-wise and why they like
Skill-wise,
how they go at
they're
their enemies.
like almost the same.
But
But
I think in a hand-to-hand,
Captain America was
might
brought up
fuck him up.
in a different war.
Well, no,
And
the thing
it
is,
was
Punisher's
when-
a human, just human. Captain America's
No, it
got
was-
super soldier serum.
But I think Punisher actually fought in the Vietnam War.
Maybe something.
So
like
that's
that.
what fucked him up. Whereas
No,
Captain
that's
America
not what fucked
fought
up
during
Punisher.
World War II.
No, the mafia.
where he was
the
like the
mafia
ultimate
killed
hero
the
kind of
Punisher's
thing.
family. I think he was a hitman for the mafia.
Is that how it was?
Yeah, they killed his family.
So I
And then
remember
he
reading like
lost it.
Civil War.
They
and there
killed.
was,
They killed his whole family.
There was a part in one of the Civil War comics where Spider-Man tries to take in the Punisher. He says something along the lines like, "He's not much different than you." Right? He's
Yeah,
just,
something like
it's just
that.
like you were brought up in a different war. And then Captain America like stops and thinks for a second. And he's like, he's right. It's like,
He's right.
yeah.
He's the greatest warrior of all time. But how does Captain America handle bullets? He does pretty well with them, eh?
He's got that shield.
Has no one ever shot him in the head yet?
No,
Wolverine's
he
been
can.
shot in the head a bunch of times.
Yeah, Wolverine doesn't give a fuck at this point.
I know.
He's just
He's like, I'm getting too old for this shit. I wonder
that's
the
what I
la-
love about him.
I wonder
He's
what the la-
definitely in my top fucking
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
I wonder what his last movie's gonna be like. The one
It
where
looks
he's got
really good.
where he's got to protect the kid the whole time or whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta see it.
Really old. It's
I gotta see
crazy
it out of
thing about
respect.
Hugh Jackman is he looks better when he's older. Like
He does.
You
He
look
looks
at
like
the
Joel
old
from Last
X-Men
of Us.
movies.
He looks like Joel from
He looks
Last
like
of Us.
shit in the first movie. Have you seen him?
Yeah. Oh, you mean like physique wise?
Physique wise?
Yeah,
Like,
he's-
and then now
He's like slightly in shape computer nerd.
yeah, like
And
he's
now
got
like,
a little bit of
he's
like
like chasing the Rock after the muscular title.
yeah. It's
God damn.
nuts. Like the older he gets, like the more
Human growth hormones he takes.
You think that's what it is?
Oh, for sure. He's on testosterone and human growth hormones.
because he's what
He's
like
a
50.
fucking
He's like 50
Nazi.
at this point, right?
I think he's still in his late 40s, maybe 50. Maybe you're right.
he looks old.
I think they grade him up a little bit for the last one.
Maybe they made him look older. Yeah, so he looks really weathered in that new movie. He looks like Joel from The Last of Us.
How the hell is Liam Neeson still doing anything though? You know he's like 60 something, right?
Liam Neeson?
Yeah, he's like 64 or 66 now.
Yeah.
He's in his 60s.
That's insane.
He's almost 70 and he's fucking.
I can't believe it.
He has a movie where he chases people down and it's 3 of them where he keeps losing people.
He doesn't look. How old is 60? You said?
He fought a fucking tribe of wolves. Yeah. He's in his 60s.
My God.
He's like
he looks the
mid-60s,
same
man.
as he did in Star Wars when he was Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't look like he aged at all since then.
I wonder how much of that is like help though with makeup and CGI.
Probably, but not that much, because if you see him on like interviews, like when he's on like, you know, Letterman and shit like that, and like he looks the same. Like he doesn't.
I know.
He's
It's
one of
weird.
those actors that just stopped aging.
Weird
like
that
Sean
somebody-
Connery, right?
It's weird that he's so old, but he's like still effective as engaged as a badass. Like you like. Fuck, I wouldn't want that guy to kick my ass.
He probably lives a really clean lifestyle though.
Oh,
like,
for
he doesn't
sure, for
drink,
sure, for
doesn't
sure.
smoke,
Maybe he drinks.
doesn't- Well, maybe socially.
What is he?
like,
What's he? Irish or British or something?
I don't know. Not sure.
It's funny how countries pride themselves on drinking, and then it's like,
Like
we
the
all
Irish.
know. We all know there's only really 2 countries that fucking throw down.
And which countries are those?
Russia.
Russia's one of them.
Actually, 3 countries. I'm gonna throw Ireland in there too,
Ireland.
and Canada.
Yeah.
I would say the 3. Canada.
Oh, Canada.
If you come to Canada for a visit, just drink some of the beer. You're
Some of
gonna have
the
a real.
beer in the world. Canadian whiskey isn't that bad either.
You're gonna have a real good time.
Yeah.
You're gonna get drunk real quick. We can see Canadians. It's
uh,
cold here a lot. When we don't want to be cold, we drink. Just
Drink
like
a bit.
Russia. Maybe that's why Russia's so fucking hardcore though. Russians, we can't fuck with them. I don't care what anybody says. They drink. They can drink and in exuberant amount of alcohol.
They're stupid with their alcohol.
It's amazing.
Like it's
We
not
talk
like
about
stupid.
We
bad,
literally
but, like,
suck the Russians' dick every episode. We love them. Oh yeah, fuck North Korea before we forget that.
fuck them.
fuck them. Seriously, fuck North Korea. We gotta give it a little bit of time just saying fuck North Korea because no.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah.
It was the one on top, but hey, guess what?
You didn't forget this
I
episode.
didn't forget.
You brought
them.
You brought it.
Guess what flavor?
Woo. The kind I like.
2 for 1 sale this time, bitches.
2 for 1. Yo, you should have rained them down on top of yourself. It's Jacklings.
Jack Link's beef jerky. Oh, this smells so good.
Yo, is it still alive? Dude, it's still alive.
It's dead, my friend.
No, it's not. Oh, it's dead.
It's been a while since I had some, actually.
This tastes like delicious cereal.
We're eating beef jerky. Jack Link's beef jerky. The hickory smoked variety. We've already reviewed this, and it was delicious. Amazing.
Honestly, in the morning now, I just open up a pack of Jack Link's beef jerky, pull it in a bowl, pour it in a bowl.
With your milk and everything?
Nope, not milk. I take a cup of gravy that I made the night before and microwave it,
Better.
pour it in,
Even
and I just
better.
eat it with a spoon. That's how I have my cereal. And it's delicious. It's real chewy.
We need a Jack Link's jingle. Like a jingle, like a song.
What kind of song?
Like an acapella. Jack Link's. It's
gotta have meaning. It's gotta have meaning.
It's Jack Link's. We got the best for you. I
Oh,
don't
Jack
know what I'm
Link's, you
saying.
are the one I need.
You got tasty beef.
Jack Link's.
Boom, boom. Jack Link's.
It smells like dog treats, but it tastes like what I picture dog treats to taste like, what they actually don't taste like.
Dog treats
Rude.
smell like shit.
You think so? You don't get the hickory ones?
No.
Yo, my dog used to eat gourmet.
Really? Hope you like listening to this show.
Yeah, I hope. I hope you learned something
We'll
too.
be back next time.
Go check out Standing Rock and give those guys a hand. Like, fuck, they keep getting shot in the face with rubber bullets and fucking sandbags. Help them out.
Help those brothers out.
Yeah. And like and subscribe to our shit, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm kidding.
Do it.
No, don't. No.
Don't listen to us.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're
I
talking
feel like I
about.
peer pressured. I
Fuck
apologize.
that. Hit dislike on the video.
Yeah, I fucking dare you.
Fuck
No,
up.
don't.
No, please. But, yeah. We'll be back next time. Don't forget to...
Have a good night, ladies and centipedes.
We'll be up on iTunes soon, so don't fret.
Oh yeah, iTunes,
And,
guys. We're gonna
you
do
can
that.
hit us up there.
Yeah.
And in the
Download
future...
us and take us to work and listen to us while you work your boring job, because we will make you happy.
Hit us up in the comments what you want us to talk about.
I will make you so happy.
Like, subscribe.
Like,
all that
subscribe.
stuff.
Leave a comment too. Complain about shit. Call us out on stuff we gotten wrong, because I know I got so much shit wrong and nobody ever calls me out on it. You don't call me out. You know I'm wrong. Half the time.
I just like listening to you talk.
It's hypnotizing, right?
It is hypnotizing.
Do I sound like my nose is always stuffy? I feel like I sound like my nose is always stuffy.
Somebody tell you that?
I just feel like that.
That's part of your personality.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like your nose is always stuffy, dude. What the fuck are you talking
I'm just so judgmental on myself.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys.
You've been listening to yourself more.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Sometimes.
Anyways.
I do listen to this shit sometimes, straight up.
Set 'em off.
Yeah, have a good night, guys. And remember, don't drink and drive a tobogganing sled down a hill that leads into a lake. Because if there's ice, it's way harder to get out if you're drunk. Alright? Okay. Other than that, keep it safe. Wear saran wrap or a condom. But if you don't have a condom, saran wrap. Lots of it. That shit falls out, man. It doesn't work.
Okay.
I'm not saying I've tried, but
Bye,
Goodbye.
guys. Bye, guys.